Hello everybody, welcome to another live video here at Rogue Fabrication. You guys probably already know, I am Joe. That is Josh going down the stairs. He's heading to the computer right now. He is going to be the one relaying your comments to me. This is live, it's meant for interaction. Feel free to tease, roast, grill, or just ask informed questions if you want. Those are always our favorite anyway. I want to show you guys a couple cool things we've been working on. There's some stuff that we have to keep under wraps for intellectual property reasons. We're here to answer your questions though, and of course, announce who is winning nearly $5,000 worth of tubing benders. We're calling this a double grand prize month. Technically, there's a higher valued grand prize and a slightly lower valued runner-up prize. This one also is going to include Bendtech Pro, which we had to rob from this one because we actually ran out of Bendtech Pro briefly. We have it back in stock. We've got dozens of copies over here if you guys do need it. So, before I share with you guys who is the winners, I wanted to tell you a little bit about what we've been working on. We've been doing more research and development on the limits of affordable mandrel bending. You guys probably already know what mandrel bending is. If you don't, basically it's one of these pieces, goes inside the tube on a big long rod. There's a rod back hanging out over there. You've seen it on our other live videos. Usually the attachments hang on the wall as well. This thing's job is just to hold the bend open while you're bending tubing, and it prevents it from deforming. Deformation is not the only enemy. Sometimes it's just literally stopping complete failure and wrinkles on really tough wall ratios, meaning stuff that is thin relative to its diameter. So, an example of that is this material right here. This stuff is extremely light. It's 2-inch 065 wall. I'm going to see if I can get the camera to focus on this. It is super, super, super thin. Well, if I put it near me, it'll focus probably. Anyhow, very, very thin wall ratio, 2-inch 065. This is an exhaust tube generally. Not a lot of structural stuff done in this range. And this one, you can probably see my scribbles on it, is 0.2% deformed. We posted a picture of this recently, but I wanted to show you guys up a little bit closer exactly how little deformation there is on this bad boy. So, I had to put it in manual focus here. This thing is nearly perfect. It is just about perfectly round in the entire section. 0.2% on 2-inch tube equates to 4,000ths of an inch. So this dimension compared to this dimension is only different by 4,000ths of an inch. So it is exceptionally well bent, extremely good bend quality, and it was all still achieved on an M600, which is phenomenal because the next nearest priced mandrel bender that uses bronze mandrels and or in this case, has an option for 3-mandrel lubrication is about 40 grand. This one's about 4, depending on the options you pick. So it's pretty sweet. Enough with the sales pitch and me bragging about this awesome mandrel bend that we're super excited about. Let's get to the winners. Again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to interrupt. Ask Josh. He'll interrupt me, and we'll get right down to answering them. So, third place prize is a funny one, and one that I really appreciate and I want to take the time to recognize. Jeremy Gilbert is the winner of our third place drawing. I hope Jeremy's here. If he's here, he gets his prize doubled. It's a $25 gift card. It'll be $50. By the way, everybody who's here live will get between $25 and $100 added to their prize, because we always do that. We like to reward our live interactive super fans, which is you guys. What I want to thank Jeremy for is not just entering in our drawing. Jeremy has been entering and spending a decent amount of money on swag and donating all of it. We have a program called our EDU program. We donate to schools and any educational or vocational programs for youth, including those in penitentiaries or prisons or things like that, youth detention facilities. Phenomenal programs. They're either teaching kids or trying to rehabilitate kids in troubled youth, and we give them shirts and other things that they can have while they're in that facility, because a lot of times they can't have tools in there or they might not have access to them all the time. And this is just stuff to help them stay interested and help give not generally professors, usually high school teachers in agricultural and metal shop programs, ways to reward students that aren't unfair or really crazy, so they can give those students stickers and shirts and other cool stuff when they do really well on exams, or just show initiative or clean up after class or anything like that. So this helps keep kids on the path to success in fabrication industry instead of trying to make more difficult decisions and other stuff like that. So Jeremy has entered enough times that he has won a third time this month. This is our drawing for July and August. Our next drawing is going to be for September and October. So the next, roughly 50 days or so will be the time when you can enter into that drawing. But Jeremy won third place in July, August. He also won third place in September of 2020. and he also won the grand prize in July of 2020. So Jeremy Gilbert enters semi-regularly, not every month, or not every drawing, but he wins pretty often. This is a good testament to how few people actually enter. It's not like there's only 10, but there's so few that we get repeats. I don't know of any other national or internationally allowed drawing like this one is that actually has repeat winners, sometimes almost back to back. So this is crazy, but we have a system that assigns random numbers to all the entries, and it's each entry. So if someone spends $2 to get 2 entries, they'd have 2 basically names in the hat. So in theory, this system could pick 2 different random numbers and pick the same winner twice. This is all stupid boring. You guys don't care about this, except for we pick 5 each month. First 3 get prizes, last 2 are alternates. The funny thing is, Jeremy Gilbert was actually our first alternate. He was 4th place, which is not a prize, but he actually got drawn twice, which is even crazier. So now his name has actually been picked a total of 4 times. Moving right along, so if Jeremy, if you're here, comment, make sure Josh is aware.
We got a question.
We got a question, then we'll do second place after that.
Someone's asking if you have future plans for a bigger bender with those bigger sizes. 3.5 is what they stated.
Wow. Someone wants to go up to 3.5 on a tubing bender. So currently on our webpage in the bender tech section, if you go to tech, click bender tech, it explains tubing benders. Under mandrel bender, we've got the price of all the cheapest benders I could find that do certain sizes. 3.5 inch is mentioned in there, if not 3 and 4 inch are. Right now, the price point for a 3.5 inch bender is, I believe, 84 grand. That's the cheapest you can get a hydraulic operated frame that can accept dies. Obviously, if we made one, we would not be trying to make it that expensive. We're going to make a larger bender. Our plan is for the envelope to stop at 3 inch. I have no date on that. It depends entirely on how everything else goes in managing this business. We're a relatively small business. We can't just pump unlimited money and time into development, so it kind of depends how the rest of the boat is going down this river we're on. But we will make a larger one. It will not be like this. It'll be different. Excellent question. And larger benders are frequently well complemented by smaller ones, such as the M600. Lots of people have pines or Huths or other large benders that take a long time to change dies in, have dies that are multi-thousands of dollars a piece. They get a small job, they can accomplish it in their M600 and make money on that one job, or they can buy dies for their expensive bender and probably stay in the red for the next 3 jobs paying for those dies. So the less expensive benders still do have a place. You can also run a big job on your big bender, and without interrupting that job, stop, do the small job on the small bender. Makes a lot of sense to have both, but I'm not sure how your shop works, whoever asked that question. Second place, again, if you're here, let us know. We're gonna add a $50 gift card to your second place winner. If you're here and comment, just say, hey, I won second place, or just say, Josh, don't forget me. That's grand prize. Second place is Kenneth Forrest. Kenneth got an embroidered tech jacket, which I love those jackets. They're really sweet, and it's good timing since it's gonna start getting rainy in cold places. So, Kenneth, I don't know if you have our bender yet or not, but you won this one. This is our M600 bender. It comes air over hydraulic, and it's got a die in it. You can choose a different one if you want. This one I believe has a 1.5 on 4.5 die, upgrade degree indicator, and of course it's got our tradesman cart. So this cart has our heavy duty casters. It rolls around in your shop. This exact bender would be the one you'd win. This one, I forgot if it was a return or a demo product. I think it was just a demo, it was like a showroom product. So it's been moved around a little bit, and it's got a few scuffs and scratches here and there, but I don't think it's actually made any bends yet. So essentially new, but it's harder to sell those as new, so we give them away to people and make them really happy. So on to the grand prize winner. This person bought more stuff than the last fella. Shirt, hat, stickers. Yeah, spent a grand total of $62 on product, and is now winning a $2,800 tubing bender package. This is our drag race themed wrap. We've only ever had one of these wraps made, so it is officially limited edition. It's got nickel plated logos, nickel plated degree indicator, the upgraded one. Of course, it's going to be air over hydraulic. Don't mind that it's not here. We actually ran out of air over hydraulic cylinders. We just got them back in stock. We've got a lot of them, and so we'll put one back in here. This one I believe is going to come with 2 dies as well, and Bentech Pro. So pretty comprehensive package. Going to be awesome. And that winner is Rick Lapointe. So Rick, congratulations. Let us know if you're here. And for everybody else, now is the best time to get your questions in. There will probably be some by the time I'm done. But please subscribe to our channel. I can't ask you guys enough. We do this for subscribers. This channel is not monetized. If you watch our videos, you'll notice there's very few ads compared to the other channels you watch. Basically, everybody checks all those boxes in YouTube to get paid for as many ads as they can possibly show you. We don't have any of those boxes checked. No monetization whatsoever. We're literally only doing this to try to help sell our product and educate our audience. We do enjoy YouTube. I enjoy doing YouTube. So please subscribe to our channel. All the stuff helps the metrics for Google. Google owns YouTube. Do the thumbs up, do the comments, recommend us, that kind of stuff. I do believe we have a question.
So Dalton Brown asks if we should run this horizontally versus vertically for our benders.
Oh, Dalton asked if you can run the bender horizontally. I have yet to see a person do it, but yes, you can, technically. If you do, flip the bender over this way. That'll put the air pump on the hydraulic cylinder up, which I think, actually, no, you want to go the other way. Sorry, no. Take the back, Dalton. Flip the bender over the way that makes the most sense with the operator side up. You can make any mount that'll hold it that way. I'd recommend putting one little support on the back plate. And of course, the air pump you want to face down. Air pump hangs off the back side of the hydraulic cylinder on this machine, so you want that on the bottom. That will allow the oil to get down into that reservoir, and it will function just as normal. There's nothing wrong with running this machine horizontal. Then it's going to swing material around your shop horizontally. That's the biggest sales pitch on why we try to sell this machine, is because it bends vertically and it saves space. We launched this company in a shop that had 8-foot ceilings, and I built a roll cage in that 8-foot ceiling shop. And there's an exo cage for a 4Runner, so pretty big pieces. And I never once had to roll it outside to build those pieces. Generally, load a long stick in, start bending out the front. The distance between bends is the longest thing that ever goes up from here. And so I think I built mine with the bender on the ground, but still, you're talking about going up maybe 5 feet, 6 feet from the center line of the bender. So you don't need 15, 16-foot ceilings to run this guy without being limited. Generally, if it's at this level or lower, you can get by with just 10-foot ceilings. Most residential garages are 9, so you're pretty close already. But you can run it on its side. If you do, send me pictures, because people ask that question all the time, and I've never seen anybody actually decide to do it and send me a photo.
Getting lots of statements that we need more colored t-shirts, more variety. More
colored t-shirts. I read your minds about 2 months ago when we made our beautiful patriotic powder blue shirts. And trust me, we will continue to do that. I really do appreciate the feedback, and we will continue to do more colors. Let us know what colors you prefer. Right now we've got red, black, 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 and powder blue. So if you don't like any of those blacks that we offer, powder blue, red, let us know what other color you might want. We've thought about doing safety yellow, chartreuse, highlighter, whatever you want to call that one. And we've also considered doing like a dark maroon. We had a dark maroon sleeved hoodie for a while, but it was discontinued by the manufacturer, so they're limited in stock.
Someone was asking, was entering product or just merch?
Good question. How to enter product versus merchandise. With the large value of our products compared to the merchandise, it would really de-incentivize purchasing merchandise to enter if you could just buy tools to enter. So we have it set to just merchandise. That's basically anything with a Rogue Fab logo that is not made of metal with metal attached to it. So the metal logos do count as merchandise. If you buy them with a bender, they count as merchandise, just that one part. But if you buy a tubing bender that has a Rogue Fab sticker on it, that is not merchandise. Merchandise is branded merchandise for basically the only purpose of branding or accomplishing some other task, like keeping you dry in the rain. So clothing, banners, stickers, hats, hoodies, lanyards, any of our logos, and the bottle opener keychains that we have that are stainless steel. Those are pretty sweet, and I think they're just under 10 bucks. Those are all ways of entering. You can also do postcards. Keep in mind you can buy a sticker for $1, get an entry, and donate the sticker. You don't have to pick it up or pay for shipping, and you don't have to write anything out or fill out postcards. It's a really quick, easy way to get an entry without spending time writing a postcard out. And then there's almost always well, not almost always. About half the time we do an alternate method of entry where you can write reviews for our company and our products. Keep in mind that we do not favor reviews that are for our company based on just like, oh, hey, I like the content you have online, or I really want to enter this contest. We're trying to get reviews that are actual interactions from our company, so products you've used of ours, whether you own them or not. And if you've called us and got a quote, maybe you didn't purchase it, but you really had a great customer service experience, you could write about that experience. We want to have real people's experiences documented in those reviews, because the point of the reviews is letting other people know how we do as a company. So keep that in mind when you're considering an alternate free method of entry, such as writing reviews. That is it for our live video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, Down here in the bottom of the screen, there's going to be a little Road Fab logo that's going to show up. You can click that guy to subscribe. That really helps us out a ton. That helps get our other videos viewed. And if you do want to learn more about tube bending, we've got a whole bunch of other videos. Just click on our channel, go through those playlists, start with the favorites, go on to the tool videos, and you can check out shop updates. And if you have any suggestions, that's what the comment box is for. Thank you guys.